Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. We're here live in London doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. The title today: Humble Men Proclaim the Message. 2 Peter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. This is from Revelation 14, verse 6 and 7. This message is declared to be a part of the everlasting gospel. The work of preaching the gospel has not been committed to angels, but has been entrusted to men. Holy angels have been employed in directing this work. They have in charge the great movements for the salvation of men, but the actual proclamation of the gospel is performed by the servants of Christ upon earth. Faithful men who were obedient to the promptings of God's Spirit and the teachings of His Word were to proclaim this warning to the world. They were those who had taken heed to the sure word of prophecy, the light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise. That was what we read, 2 Peter. They had been seeking the knowledge of God more than all hid treasures, counting it better than the merchandise of silver and the gain thereof of fine gold. And that's Proverbs 3:14. And the Lord revealed to them the great things of the kingdom. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. Psalm 25:14. It was not the scholarly theologians who had an understanding of this truth and engaged in its proclamation. Had these been faithful watchmen, diligently and prayerfully searching the scriptures, they would have known the time of night. The prophecies would have opened to them the events about to take place. But they did not occupy this position, and the message was given by humbler men. Said Jesus, "Walk while ye have light, lest darkness come upon you." John 12:35. Those who turn away from the light which God has given, or who neglect to seek when it is within their reach, are left in darkness. But the Saviour declares, "He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life." Whoever is with singleness of purpose, seeking to do God's will, earnestly heeding the light already given, will receive greater light. To that soul, some star of heavenly radiance will be sent to guide him into all truth. The title again: Humble Men Proclaim the Message. So it starts off talking about the men of that time of Jesus who were of the church, so to speak, not the church of Jesus, but the Jewish church. And there were others who read the scriptures. But it says those who were the theologians, the scholars, those who studied went to the colleges, so to speak, the schools. They were not faithful watchmen. They didn't diligently and prayerfully search the scriptures. They didn't study the prophecies to understand them. And so what happened was when Jesus came, he chose the simplest of men, the fishermen and such like, who weren't corrupted or disillusioned by the schools and the teachings and indoctrinated, so to speak. They were ready to hear and absorb the truth that Jesus gave them, the pure truth. And of course, that just stuck with them. They'd never heard it before. They knew it was the truth. It came straight from Jesus' lips and straight into their hearts. And this is why they died for this same truth, because it was what they ended up living for. They gave up their known lives at that time to follow Jesus, to learn the truth, to then go on to further preach the truth. If you have truth in you now, what are you doing with it? Are you walking in it? Or are you just using it as having knowledge, but not actually using it to help others to understand, to lead others to Jesus? Walk in that truth, walk in that light. Otherwise, that light will eventually become dark. If you don't share that light, you won't have the light anymore. It will go to others, and you'll be left behind. We don't want that to happen. Whoever is with singleness of purpose, seeking to do God's will, earnestly heeding the light already given, will receive greater light. To that soul, some star of heavenly radiance will be sent to guide them into all truth. The more light you receive, the more you give, the more you will receive. Keep shedding that light, walking in that truth.